Hello and welcome to another session on a grape variety. My name's Jimmy Smith and this is Key Grape Varieties Sauvignon Blanc. This is the beginner's version. We do have an advanced version of Sauvignon Blanc if you would like to find out much greater detail about the grape etymology, the ampelography, so the naming and the kind of background of the grape, its history, and so on. But this is a more generalized, sort of easy look for the beginner at Sauvignon Blanc. So Sauvignon Blanc is a grape variety, is a white grape variety. It's greenish in color, making white wines, and originating from the Loire Valley in France. The Loire is the longest river of France, stretching from the Massif Central all the way up to the Atlantic. And the vineyards of the Loire flank that river, and Sauvignon Blanc is found along that river. It's its famous kind of home. Now, the grape variety moved around and spread down towards the southwest of France, where it in fact crossed in the wild with another grape called Cabernet Franc to produce its offspring, which is called Cabernet Sauvignon. So Sauvignon Blanc, along with Cabernet Franc, are actually the parents of Cabernet Sauvignon. Both Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon are black varieties, but genetically these three grapes are very closely related, of course. So they are very much linked. Sauvignon Blanc is a grape which you will often find on its own, made into a single varietal. So wines produced just with Sauvignon Blanc. But you may, in some instances, see it blended to add a bit more body and roundness and richness to it. And that will be using the grape called Sémillon, certainly from around the Bordeaux region in the southwest of France. Sauvignon Blanc can also make sweet wine. Now, please remember, most of the time, Sauvignon Blanc makes dry, aromatic white wines. That is most of it. But its grapes can go through a process, which means a noble rot, which produces wines that will be sweet, along with Sémillon. So you can find sweet wines being produced from it around in the Bordeaux region again. Key places that we find Sauvignon Blanc are listed here. The leading place is its home country, which is France, and mainly around the Loire, around villages you may have heard of, like Sancerre or Puy-Fumé, or around the region of Touraine, around the city of Tours. It's also from around Bordeaux. These are the main areas. Bordeaux, it's more likely to be blended. In the Loire, it's more likely to be a single varietal. New Zealand is the biggest New World country and probably very close today to France, maybe only a few thousand hectares behind it and fastly growing. They grow most of it around the region of Marlborough in the South Island, the north tip of the South Island. These are some of the most aromatic and powerful of the Sauvignon Blancs. South Africa, it is found around Cape Town. Chile, around Casablanca at the end of the Aconcagua Valley. Australia and California have bits as well of this variety. So what does Sauvignon Blanc actually smell and taste like? Sauvignon Blanc is a dry, usually dry wine with very high acid that makes your mouth water. Along with this acidity comes the fruits, which often are these lemon, lime, gooseberry, and then sometimes in slightly warmer places and certain types of winemaking, passion fruit or grapefruit. Now, one inherent characteristic of Sauvignon Blanc is its green notes. So we've talked about the green fruits, but then green flavors like vegetables and herbs. You will find things like green pepper, asparagus, grass, nettles being very commonly found in Sauvignon Blanc. They are exuberantly, sort of really intensive and aromatic and attention-grabbing wines, Sauvignon Blanc, and very dry at that. It is very uncommon to find Sauvignon Blanc matured in oak barrels. They usually will make them in stainless steel or things like concrete at a push, but normally very fresh, aromatic, dry wines are the order of the day. That brings to conclusion Sauvignon Blanc as a beginner's version. Once again, if you want to learn more about the variety, please have a look at our advanced version of Sauvignon Blanc. It's about a 15-minute presentation. If you have any comments and anything like questions, please do get in touch via our handles up there on your screen on the presentation. And please have a look at our website if you want to come along to lots of tastings and courses for awesome events featured around London in the United Kingdom. It's been an absolute pleasure. My name's Jimmy Smith. Thanks a lot and cheers.